2019, guys, this is massive. The full the full version of I'm so excited, I can't handle it.
What's up, everybody? We're at Adobe Max in 2018 at the LA Convention Center. Max is Adobe's annual gathering where they can make news and announcements and share their vision with where they're going as a company. People who are interested in design in general or creativity attend. Photographers, illustrators, graphic designers, animators, and user experience designers. They have major keynotes and announcements, and you get to hear from the CEO. They have breakaway sessions where you can hear from people like Aaron Draplin and Brian Collins. And then there's the community pavilion, which is a combination of vendors and sponsors showcasing their wares.
What are we doing here, man?
Seeing what's new.
Oh, look at this pink stuff. Oh.
So you're probably wondering, what the heck are we doing at Adobe Max? Were we speaking? No. Did we do a session? No. Did we do a keynote? No.
Mark just told me that the reason me and him are here is to try to get a sponsor, meet guests that we could bring on the show.
Hey, look over there. Look over there.
And then to shoot B-roll blog style stuff, right?
Exactly.
We're there because we want to see you.
Where are you from?
DC.
Back burner, Ben. Here we go.
We want to build this relationship that has started on the internet through YouTube, and to meet you in person, to hear your stories, to understand your challenges and your struggles, and to just really connect with you.
Flipped out. Totally awesome.
Good to meet you, man. We were just learning. And came to meet this guy too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Hi from Sac State.
From an old school influencer to a new school.
It's your boy. No.
Last shirt
Last
for
shirt
today.
on.
It's the future.
A key highlight is Adobe Sneaks, where they're previewing totally raw, unstructured software and demos where they will start to creep into new releases coming from Adobe.
Yes, man, what I'm talking about. Be ready.
Another reason why we attend Max is because we get to bump into creators, people who I only have a conversation with online, I get to meet in person.
Look who we found over at Adobe Max. Who is it?
Will Patterson, the internet is going to freak out.
This time I got to see Dansky again, and I also ran into Charli Marie, Orlando Arocena,
I'm a made Mexican.
and Bastian himself, Mr. Baugasm,
The miracle of Max, standing right over here.
Hello everybody.
and so many other people.
What's up, everybody? It's day 2 at Adobe Max in 2018. I'm here with Mr. Ben Burns and Matthew Encina, and we're going to report to you what we've done so far. Ben, what's been a highlight for you?
Seeing the big changes in XD. Awesome. I am super excited about it. It's really coming up as a UI design tool. Auto animate is super cool. It takes all of the animation work off of your plate, and it's beautiful.
Same here. I also like the voice feature integration with Alexa. It's making me think about what we aren't doing right now in terms of voice-based command. So we got to start thinking about that. Really sexy prototypes is what I got away from the new XD, and they're hard at work. What really impresses me about Adobe is that they're thinking about how to engage with the community. That's why Ben and I were there. And it seems like they're very genuine in trying to listen to the feedback and address our concerns, right? All right, so turning it over to Matthew. Matthew, what's been a highlight for you?
The crossover to mobile and tablet from your desktop. So a lot of their apps, Photoshop, Adobe Rush now, which is their Premiere Lite, essentially allows you to do all your work on the go and open up all of your files. It doesn't matter if you're on mobile or tablet, and you can just continue working that way. I think the other thing that's pretty interesting too is with programs like Adobe Rush, the barrier to entry is way lower. So it's much easier to create things, so everybody has less excuses to actually go out and make something. And I think that's gonna be a continuing trend where they're gonna implement more things like AI, and where the amount of steps to actually get what's here to on paper or something that can be seen is gonna be less and less and less, so it's gonna allow all of us as creators to be more creative.
They are empowering creators and storytellers in ways that we've never seen before. They're moving a lot of their applications onto mobile and into the cloud, which means like when you're on the road and you're shooting some videos of something that's fun and exciting to you, you don't have to wait to get back to your desktop to offload the images. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of people who can do great work. That's for sure. And it's getting harder to stand out. And the way you stand out is you learn to tell your story, that the work is a byproduct of your creative process and through your very specific lens.
2019, guys, this is massive. The full version of, I'm so excited, I can't handle it. The full version of Photoshop for iPad.
I'm gonna take this one in case Matthew says it because I don't know what to say. No, yeah, I know. You know what I'm gonna say. Project Gemini.
Our new dedicated drawing and painting application for the iPad.
You know what? That's a perfect segue because at 5:30, we're gonna head over to Adobe Sneaks where they announce all the new stuff. They didn't make it into releases for right now, right?
Right.
We will report back after Adobe Sneaks and we'll see you guys at the party tonight with Beck.
Call me an optimist if you will, and maybe I am, but I think there's no better time to be alive than right here, right now. Just look back a few short years where we didn't have any of the social platforms that we have right now, like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. You, the creator, aren't being blocked by a gatekeeper. There's no publisher that says that you can't do something. You get to create something and you get to find out almost immediately if an audience likes and appreciates what you do. You have incredible hardware and software tools that allow you to share what's up here with what's in front of you. And the tools are becoming so powerful that there's almost no limit to what it is that you can create.
Hey, give me a bag of chips. Or a nacho cheese. I want some cheese.
Mind-blowing stuff going on here at Adobe.
I realize that's good, but I want more drama.
I know it can get really overwhelming to hear about all these product announcements and features and software, and it seems by the minute or by the day, the Adobe Suite, Creative Cloud Suite is expanding.
We understand that this technology prompts new and important questions.
What are you looking at there, Aaron?
I don't know. I don't know how this is happening though.
Yeah, I get it. You can panic. Here's what I would advise you to do. First of all, take a deep breath and realize you don't have to use every feature and function of every application that they release or any that's out there in the marketplace. What I would do is focus on the fundamentals, things that never change. Good design, contrast, balance, white space, clear communication hierarchy, and having a good idea. So instead of worrying about keeping up with all the software advancements and all the tools that you probably should learn, what I would advise you to do is to stay the course, to do things the way you know how to do, have a process of refinement, and then add some new tools and tech as you go. Challenge yourself to incorporate one new tool, feature, workflow into your process and be satisfied with that. Adobe Bash is this amazing thing. I can't even imagine the logistics that they have to get together to make this thing work. They have a superstar band. This year it was Beck playing, so I was very excited about that, a local guy. And they pull out all the stops when it comes to food. 5 different food stations, a dessert thing, Candyland that you can't even imagine, mounds of sugar, gummy bears, and all kinds of stuff. Everything that you can eat. It's like a real life Willy Wonka factory. It was amazing. And then they have interactive kiosks where you can go in and you can participate. I remember seeing somebody playing musical instruments and all you could see were their hands poked through the wall. There was some kind of air tunnel, people running around grabbing things. I don't know, there was something cool in there. And there were so many other things that unfortunately I didn't even get a chance to see because I was just hanging with my friends and having conversations.
Chris Dew, of course.
Let's go. Hey.
I am exhausted. I have to give my hat off to Adobe. They put on an incredible bash, showed us some incredible software with Adobe Sneaks. I'm blown away. Think about it's a lot to process, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.
So my video needs just one last thing.
Hey, Johnny! There he is.
How you guys doing? I fart inside of these refrigerators.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Cupcakes parts frosting.